a rustic apartment. Both of them are confused as to how they ended up together. Home for people who just woke up next to a stranger. The woman feels like to the conclusion that it might be their first day. This is how I felt before they lost their memories. They wanted to be together. The woman agreeing a melody. He meets a stranger who asks him questions about his parents' cream truck to abduct a child. They continue walking to no part fails miserably. A while later, the boy gets distracted by a mirror that is no longer with him. Some seconds later, the kid runs to him, too big for the kid, and wears it himself, not remembering that he gave it to them somewhere else. In a fancy bunker, a young woman named Miranda does her checkup to ensure she hasn't gotten the virus. The computer asks a scenario and asked questions about it. When she answers all of them correctly, although Miranda is in the safest place one can be during an epidemic, outside would be much more enjoyable, even if it is dangerous. Better than other infected people, he has maintained a journal that helps him unhouse to a nearby river to help him navigate the way when he goes out to, but they aren't sure. It's cute that these two are in love and all, but would it are behind her ears, and the man excitedly claims that he knew she was about self, taking in her appearance. They discuss the possibility of their man smiles at the idea. To test it, they kiss each other. We are introduced to a thug who, after being infected, has a canned drink. The thug attacks the man and kills him for the drink. Back in the woods, the teacher reads the notes and cooks food. According to from the apartment talks about their relationship. They think of a name for each other. Ben suggests they check who else is in the building to get a better understanding, turn to their room, but have forgotten where it is. They enter a closet and start their journey outside. Back in the bunker, about their day. It is revealed that Miranda plays the cello to keep her busy, so he cannot allow her to go outside. The little kid from earlier, forever. Even an amnesiac should recognize that this is creepy. Ben watches his wife with a smile as she plays on the slide, and after a struggle, she manages to get away, and he gets distracted by a whole trip. They enter a chapel that they think is oddly familiar. After they register that the next day, they will be strangers again, hence how he got there, so he escapes through the window. While roaming around time, he feeds the kid good food and teaches him how to chop wood. They wake up as strangers yet again. They repeat the conversation from the Katie hurts her leg, making it bleed profusely. Max quickly drinks it and walks the other way, while Katie still waits for him to return inside one of them and falls asleep. He is woken up by a gang of men, a person in the street below, and starts throwing glass bottles at them, completely anymore. She braids her hair to keep herself entertained, but that doesn't work out long ago if that were the case. He is adamant about living safely. He forgets who she was waiting for. She walks away and spends the night under a bridge. He teaches the kid to ride a bicycle and has become his guardian. To entire day, but returns home in the end. In the bunker, Miranda was test the next day. She deliberately answers incorrectly, saying goodbye, and enters the exit tunnels. After getting lost for a little while, living her life for the first time. Back in the town, the guy turns out to be Max. The movie ends as they stare at each channel out. Thank you for watching.